Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota RAV4 Prime plug-in hybrid SE in the color white. Let's take a look. Starting up front, underneath the hood, you have the gas components of the hybrid energy system. It is a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine and automatic transmission. Gets a net combined total of up to 302 horsepower and 165 pound-foot of torque. Towing capacity up to 2,500. Up front, you've got your LED headlamps and daytime running lights. Then onto the side here, we have the 18-inch alloy wheels. Side mirrors include integrated turn signals and blind spot monitoring. If you look at either one of your front handles, you'll find these double lines. Talk about those more on the driver's side. Heading back, all of your rear windows come with factory tinting. Looking down below, on either of your rear doors, you have your all-wheel drive badge. Up top here, we have black roof rails. And then on the rear quarter on the passenger side, you'll find what looks like your typical gas access. This is actually where you would get to the plug-in aspect for the hybrid itself. So it goes in through here. There is a locking system and all sorts of different information available that is further detail about this, including things like what things you would need for having a plug-in hybrid in your home, charging times, anything like that, full EV range, everything in that category can be found in other videos on our channel for your information. Now, on the back, on the right-hand side, you have your SE and your hybrid badges. Left-hand side, you have your RAV4 badge. Underneath of your rear logo is the backup camera. To open up your cargo space, reach underneath the logo, press the button, and it should rise upwards. Inside here, your second row seating has a 60-40 split on the left, which allows these two sides to function independently. If you want to lay either of these down flat, you can do so by releasing the handle on the top outside corners of the seats. Then across the back here is your interior cargo cover. This guy will extend forwards, lock into place on either one of these hooks, and it helps to keep private any goods you keep stored down below, so no one can look in through your rear windows and see what goods you've got. Currently back here we have the RAV4 carpeted and rubber mats, since all new units come with both of these sets. You also have the plug-in element itself that is in this bubble wrap for the hybrid charging aspect. On the right hand side you have your interior light, 12-volt adapter, and an extra little cutout for storage. In each one of the four corners you'll be able to find these little silver tie-down hooks, which you can use to further secure your cargo load. Then, across the dedicated floor space and the back of the second row seats, you have this RAV4 branded rubber mat cargo space liner. This guy's got two jobs. First off, helps to protect your vehicle from damage from the cargo. It is made out of this nice, very durable rubber, has this texturing on it, which helps to provide both a barrier between your vehicle and the cargo and provide extra grip so things don't move around as much. Then, its second job is to keep your space clean and tidy. So it is much easier to just pick this guy up, remove it out of the space, rinse or shake any dirt or debris off of this, and then slip it back in clean and tidy, rather than things sticking to the carpeted interior. The pieces that are on the back of the seats just have a few little Velcro patches, so they're just as easy to take off, remove, and then put back in. If you're looking for your tire kit, look down underneath this mat to be able to find this little fabric strap. If you are able to lift this guy upwards, if you are able to, then you'll be able to access your tire kit down below here, which is where you'll be able to find everything that you need. To close up your space back here, you can reach up to the handles on either side, or just press the electronic button here on the left. Next, let's go take a look at the inside. So inside here, your interior upholstery is the black cloth. You have both black and red stitching on your seats. You also have this geometric pattern that is on the middle panels of the seats. In between the two sides, there is a folding down armrest / cup holder that you can tuck up and away if you would like to increase your seating capacity. Then looking forward on the back of the front passenger seat, you've got pouch storage. Back of the console, you have your air vents and charger ports down below. Inside your door, you've got your storage space and the power window control. Back again to these double lines, these guys indicate keyless entry. So if you have the key fob on your person, you can tap your hand on top of here or inside the handle to lock and unlock your unit. Inside the driver's door, power windows here for both front and back, window lock, power lock system, and your side mirror controls. Inside you have electronically adjustable seating, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. Then hood and gas releaser on the bottom left-hand corner of the dash. Top of that, you have controls for dash brightness, automatic headlamps, defog of your rear windshield, You've got your heated steering wheel controls and power trunk release, and then you've got a little storage cubby right up top. Taking a closer look at the steering wheel, it is black leather with red stitching. Left-hand side, you've got controls for your dash display, hands-free communication and the volume control. Right-hand side, radio controls on the bottom, adaptive cruise control up top, which includes a sonar and lane departure. In the middle here is your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. Right now you're looking at the optional navigation, which you can choose to connect through Toyota Connected Services. Under that is your audio listening. This is AM, FM, and satellite radio. Full Bluetooth connectivity includes Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and there's optional USB adapters throughout. Then you have your phone connectivity via Bluetooth. You've got three things. You've got trip info in here. You have your energy flow, which is very common in many of the hybrid systems. This shows you in real time as different elements of the hybrid system communicate with each other. You can see the energy flowing right now. Because it is parked, that will cut in and out just because it wants to keep the energy flowing, but because it is not out and about on the road, there's not as much to actively do and see here. But when you are out and about, it will show you a lot more when you're using that regenerative braking technology. You can also see where the little plug-in access is, so it will show you in real time as that is charging up as well. There's a blue section here is the hybrid battery itself, so that guy will give you a gauge of how charged up your battery currently is. Then inside here you have lastly a charging schedule. So this will help you with getting into the schedule and the routine of having a plug-in hybrid vehicle. Of course, the beauty of this one is that you don't have to plug it in. It can be regenerative driving just like any of the other hybrids that are non-plug-in, but you do get longer ranges and better mileage, of course, when you use the plug-in element itself. So this just makes it a lot simpler for you to get a grasp on this and to make it into a predictable habit. Underneath this, you have all of your settings. Everything from personal profile, Bluetooth information, Wi-Fi display, sound media, vehicle customizing, info security, etc. Left-hand corner, you've got your volume, four ways in the middle. Underneath here and to the left is a push-start ignition. Then you have your climate control. So we have dual climate control up front, so you can either have temperatures synced up or you can turn off the sync to have them functioning independently. You have the optional EcoHeat Cool setting available to you. Next to that is your defrost for front and rear windshield defrosts. Underneath, you have high-low settings for your two front heated seats for driver and front passenger. Traction control is on the left. You've got your little storage space all the way at the bottom here, 12-volt adapter and USB are in the back there. Gear shift in the center, more of that red stitching. You have your parking brake and parking hold and all of your driving options, which is all of your EV options, Eco, Sport, Normal, and Trail. In behind, you have your cup holders and then the console. So this guy opens up. You've got all of your storage space inside here, and you can see your chargers glowing on the front end as well. On the right-hand side, you've got more storage that goes the whole way across your passenger side dash. Underneath there is where you've got a lockable glove box. Up overhead, you've got your sunglasses compartment, SOS button, overhead lighting controls, and controls for your moonroof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Toyota RAV4 Prime plug-in hybrid SE in the color white. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta, Canada. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.